Hello, everyone. Thanks a lot for joining me for this types of marketing series. Today, we'll discuss on marketing automation. Whenever you log into a particular service or to a particular service provider, you get an email or you are getting an automated WhatsApp. So, this is all part of marketing automation. So with digital technologies becoming more intricate, you have different, places and where these all these technologies they emerge and they work symbiotically. So this is what is called marketing automation. So marketing automation, the use of this is very important with amount of competition as well as the platforms that are there and the tasks and work for marketers. They have to know where they have to automate the marketing because conversion rates also reducing conversion rates in the sense that how many emails you send and then you get leads of it or you're getting say e-commerce sales, all those are going down with increased competition and less attention spans also of people, and also to enable to reach out to more people, you have to automate tasks. Everything is not possible to be done manually. Um, and when you're kind of automating, you expect the systems to become smarter. So that is what, with artificial intelligence being used in various marketing automation tools, you are able to kind of identify patterns and then automate accordingly. So awesome. Let us just start off this particular session. What is marketing automation? So marketing automation is the act of using software and technology to create and implement applications to automate repetitive tasks. Now, repetitive tasks can be the emails, which are sent at certain points, or you have messaging, mobile-based messaging. You could have a certain offer also activated by certain triggers and all. You would have certain, discounts and all that is being communicated to a particular, or a notification on a birthday or something. So all these are kind of part of how you kind of automate marketing and then use it to give personalized messaging on a mass scale. So let us go to in terms of the types of marketing automation. We are using different kinds of marketing, different, and then for all of these, there are a lot of tools out there. So this session is not on the tools. There are various tools, and there are various companies also they are supplying these tools. So we're not going to discuss, which tools you got to use or not. That you can discuss. We're just going to cover what all kinds of marketing can you automate. So firstly, we have your email marketing automation. So email marketing, I would say, is one of the first tools that came on in terms of reaching people on a mass scale. And email tools have becoming smarter. Also, there are a lot of artificial intelligence aspects in it where they can kind of predict certain things. Certain patterns are there in terms of the people opening or what is more likely to connect with it. They would even suggest you if there's a certain subject that could be spammy. So I would say majorly in this is a drip campaign. So when you kind of email something to a particular prospect, maybe the person doesn't look at it most of the time. Actually, they don't look at it. So there are drip campaigns that after that you must have even noticed in your inbox that there are one or two follow up emails come because. As I said, attention spans are less. A lot of people they're getting a lot of messaging, so you have to persistent at it. So with these email marketing automation tools, you can set up a drip campaign. You can design it in a way that, say, in a gap of 2 weeks, you can have 2 or 3 emails coming in. If it's not opened it, then you can even the basic email automation is when you open your account, or it'll suggest you even like as per the festival certain discounts or something like that, or some kind of offer at that time is going and all. So you can even get more things are getting more granular. You can set up your segments, and those segments basically can you set them yourself, or you could automate it like in a way that a particular person segment will be say as per a certain location in your data. So it automatically makes a segment, and then when you are sending a particular offer for that particular region, then it would kind of go out. So there are a lot of possibilities how this can be used. The marketer basically has to kind of do a good amount of research in this, where what would connect in terms of what segment, and what different kinds of segments can be, what would appeal to them, and in that segment how do you kind of have a drip campaign running basically. So there is endless possibility of how this can be, and the systems, email marketing automation tools are getting smarter. So you have to know how to kind of use it. Like there was, I think, a particular campaign that there was a certain celebrity, and then when the email automated campaign go, there was a video playing, and the video was kind of very specific as per the person sent. The celebrity called out the name of the person in the video, so that was kind of very, so that was a combination of an AI tool in within the video created, and you then use it within your emailing campaigns and all. Then you have your CRM automation. So it's not necessarily just reaching the person through emails. You can have various other touch points. CRM makes you understand your audience more, what they are doing, their buying pattern, how much they have spent, and what this thing. Also, like if they're on your e-commerce, you can even track when they're logged in the account, like what all are they searching and all, and accordingly. So these very high-end end-to-end CRM tools also automated that are can be linked to your e-commerce site, and then accordingly you can design communication to a particular as per their behavior on your site or something. Um, Generally, in your mobile, emailing is a major tool. Earlier, it was messages. Now, that importance is kind of going on. Like today's day and age, I don't know how many people are even viewing messages other than their OTP and all. So, it's basically, you're using WhatsApp and any kind of a chat tool that is there. That and you're having a certain sequence of things followed. There are certain rules of how much you can this thing, but communication is, they have high level business accounts also in WhatsApp, and also I feel now where mobile marketing is, it is reached a stage where it can get more personal, because end of the day, the in the chat we are only looking at say WhatsApp, right? Where this thing, so it shouldn't be very salesy, but something where you are giving like I said, that it should be, you can even share content which is educative, informative, or entertaining. So that can be kind of a communication even in mobile. So you can kind of automate the same process as your emails and your other forms of communication. Then you have your sales and marketing workflow automation. You have a certain systems in place. Especially important for B2B companies. You have a certain sequence of how you can get meetings, or if somebody has filled a certain form, what is the kind of, so the complete workflow you can automate. This kind of automation has also is very important for solopreneurs or freelancers, that within this such kind of automation you can continue to get meetings or something, or your word out there. Like here it is, I would say, even within your social media, how when your content goes out, it is linked. So because in the marketing, your social media marketing would also come, and within that then you would have uh, appointments being set up, your going along in your domain, basically your meetups or something like that. So how you can kind of plan it in that sense. So even there are in social media marketing, there are social media automation tools, so where you just design and then that content is put out at a certain schedule, and you can even analyze that particular content. So it all comes under your marketing automation that you can social media marketing automation that you can do. So it's very important to put the things in place. The main intelligence come in putting all these things in place so that it all flows through and contributes to the growth of your business. Okay, so your analytics that are in marketing automation, uh, how are you kind of analyzing the data that is there with these tools? If there are certain amount of emails sent, uh, what has been the response in them, the click through rate, and also marketing automation. Your setup is right, but you have to analyze. You have to look at what are the right metrics for me to kind of analyze through your social media. Today there are tools in not only automating but also seeing the analytics, and then you can design a certain action for them. Say if somebody has interacted with your email or something, so there are certain automated reply that can also be sent, right? To this is when it's done at a mass scale, like not at the smaller scale would not be there, but there are certain tools within this, or where you have to analyze the complete workflow and then you infer a certain action for the same. And lastly, you would have omni-channel automation. So this stems from account-based marketing, where a person who is you have them through an account. So in one particular CRM, you are able to see what are all your touch points for that particular thing, and then you can maybe automate a certain procedure, right? Like if the person has emailed you, he wants to have a meeting or something like that, then you would even get a WhatsApp or something, or somebody has shown a certain interest on a site, is gone within your e-commerce site on a certain category, and then you would get an email that since you are interested in buying this category, so we have these suggestions, or we have this particular offer going on for this particular. So this is the way you kind of can automate. You can use different touch points in it, your email, your WhatsApp. You can have even the calls, sales people coming on, like you've been part of the aggregator sites and all, where they customer service also, they kind of reach out, they kind of monitor your activities on the site and all, and they will obviously they have a certain amount of your demographics, and then they would, so you can kind of link your even your sales channel to your particular the person's experience on the particular site. And also there are different ways where you can automate this whole thing. And when you're using different channels, then it is there is a more chance of success, because generally people, they don't stay on one particular, if you're not getting a response on one particular channel from them, you have to try other channels. So it's like a kind of A and B testing experimentation for the same. Awesome, great. So it's been a good session on marketing automation. Going forward, there'll be a lot of tools in personalization. Marketers have to pay attention, see, Google, look up the sites, what all tools are available, what all scope is there for their particular industry, how is the audience, on which platforms they are, uh, what kind of triggers you can make in your communication in terms of when you're automating, what are the patterns that are there, identifying the patterns of a person's usage as a app user, and then what kind of communication should be done on the same. For that, when it's very specific, like if somebody is searching for a certain thing on your site, or is the in terms of browsing is happening, so then you are getting those emails, right? Like which is in that, then you're kind of surprised, but this is all a part of the marketing automation ecosystem that is working out. So I would feel just keep your eyes and ears open. in this in the technology, the huge companies, they are even putting in like into pushing the envelope in terms of technologies from their end. Obviously, the smaller brands and all, where you kind of have to keep a eye out there that what all tools are available, how much can be kind of automated, and make these kind of patterns and this thing, and how do you kind of reach out to the actually interested customer, because that's the whole game of marketing. The customer or the prospect is actually most likely to buy. We kind of reach out to them particularly. Great, awesome, thanks a lot, it's been a great session. Awesome, thanks all for your support and all for this particular series. I'll see you, thanks a lot, take care.